Converting fractions, decimals, and percentages seems completely basic. But examiners use recurring decimals to brutally trap students and completely destroy their final exam grades. If you convert 0.35, recurring into 35 over 100, a massive 0 mark stamp will instantly obliterate your paper. Imagine a highly trained futuristic spy attempting to infiltrate a heavily guarded secure facility. He must constantly change his disguise to bypass strict security. To pass the laser grid, he wears a heavy tactical suit. To pass the thermal scanner, he switches to an advanced invisible cloaking device. To pass the final retina scan, he perfectly mimics a high-ranking commander. His outward physical appearance constantly changes dynamically throughout the entire mission. However, underneath all these different disguises, his actual true identity, his exact biological DNA, and his ultimate mission remain completely and perfectly unchanged always. In mathematics, this spy represents a number. Fractions, decimals, and percentages are just 3 different mathematical disguises for the exact same true numerical value. To convert a decimal into a percentage, you simply multiply by 100. 0.35 naturally becomes exactly 35% immediately. To mathematically convert a percentage back into a decimal, just divide by 100. 6% smoothly transforms into 0.06 instantly. To convert a decimal into a fraction, look at the decimal places. 1 decimal place means you put the exact number over 10 securely. 0.3 safely becomes exactly 3 over 10. 2 decimal places means you put the exact number entirely over 100 without fail. 0.13 perfectly transforms into 13 over 100. You just match the number of decimal places to the exact 0 count. To reverse this and turn a fraction into a decimal, try to make the denominator a perfect power of 10 or 100 mathematically. 3 over 5 easily multiplies by 2 top and bottom, becoming 6 over 10. This perfectly translates to 0.6 on your exam. If the fraction is 5 over 8, just use short division. 5 divided by 8 mathematically gives exactly 0.625 securely. These are called terminating decimals because they strictly stop. Now we enter the danger zone of repeating recurring decimals, where the massive trap lies. A dot above a number means it repeats infinitely forever. 0.3 with a dot means 0.3333 continuously. 0.35 with dots on both numbers mathematically means exactly 0.3535 infinitely forever on your exam paper. The ultimate examiner trap is converting this into 35 over 100. This is mathematically incorrect and triggers a 0 mark stamp instantly. To find the true exact fraction, you must strictly use algebra. Step 1. Define the unknown recurring decimal mathematically as x on your paper. So x exactly equals 0.3535, repeating forever. Step 2. We must multiply both sides carefully by exactly 100. Because exactly 2 digits repeat, we multiply by 100. 100x equals 35.3535, repeating infinitely forever. Now for the golden step. You must subtract the original x from this new 100x to perfectly eliminate the infinite decimal tails. 100 x minus 1x leaves exactly 99x. The repeating decimal tails subtract and mathematically cancel each other out entirely securely. We are left with 99x exactly equals 35. Divide both sides by 99 to confidently isolate the unknown x variable. X beautifully equals exactly 35 over 99. You have secured full method and accuracy marks on this massive higher tier exam question. Let us solve the final boss problem from the exact mark scheme safely. Write 0.307 recurring as a fraction securely. There is a dot on the 3 and the 7. This mathematically means the entire 307 pattern strictly repeats infinitely forever perfectly. Step 1. Set x exactly equal to 0.307307 forever. Write this down perfectly and carefully on screen. Because exactly 3 digits are continuously repeating, we must strategically multiply both sides of the algebraic equation by exactly 1000 to shift it. 1000x perfectly equals 307.307307, repeating infinitely into the mathematical distance securely forever. We carefully subtract the original x line. 1000x minus 1x leaves exactly 999x on the left. The infinite decimals perfectly cancel each other out entirely. This gracefully leaves exactly 307 on the right side of our equation. We have 999x exactly equals 307. Divide both sides securely by 999. The final perfect fraction is exactly 307, completely divided by 999. It cannot simplify any further mathematically. This algebraic proof secures maximum marks on your exam. If you just type it into your calculator, you get exactly 0 marks immediately, always. Always show your algebraic steps clearly. Find the exact matching recurring decimals, subtract them cleanly, and safely divide to form your final fraction correctly. Let us rapidly recap the mathematical conversion rules. To convert percentages to decimals, divide by 100 safely and securely every single time systematically. To convert decimals to fractions, write the digits over 10, 100, or 1000, depending strictly on the number of decimal places accurately. To convert fractions to decimals mathematically, simply divide the top numerator by the bottom denominator perfectly using standard short division on your exam paper. For recurring decimals, you must strictly build an algebraic equation, shift the decimal mathematically, and subtract to cancel the infinite loop entirely and permanently. These mathematical conversion rules act as your universal translator, ensuring you can perfectly navigate any exam question confidently and secure your absolute highest grade. Follow Get Your Tutors for more Cambridge Math Masterclasses and guarantee your perfect A-star grade on your upcoming exam safely, securely, and completely.